Shalom, shalom. Kal halalimla abanawa Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Yahweh Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the prophets of that body, and shalom to the 144,000 wherever they're scattered to the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Just checking out the verse of the day. I usually go into this, especially just to go over, set my trend for the day or set my mindset for the day or, you know, usually, you always go to the scriptures and meditate upon them. But, especially if you're going through certain things as well, whatever it could be, and they haven't come to pass yet, you always go to the scriptures, and Psalms, it was Psalms 34, verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The righteous cry, and the Lord is capital, so it's focusing on it means Yahweh. Okay, it's when it's capitals, it's focusing on the Most High. Means Yahweh, but we say Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai because the Lord, His Majesty Yahweh Shai, sacrificed Himself. Was sacrificed to redeem the elect who are the Israelites. Okay, right? That is 144,000, and the greater multitude, which is collectively, including the 144,000, the 1/3, 33%, similar to the age. Not that we have celebrate birthdays or anything. The same as the age, 33 years old. The Lord was beamed up into the chariots, and now sits on the right hand side of Abanawa Yahweh, Father Yahweh. Yahweh means He exists. Yahweh Shai means He delivers, or He is our deliverer. All right. Now, who is the righteous? That's the question. Is the righteous referring to everyone? Is a righteous referring to all you wacky-tacky Edomite Christians, you so-called white people? You so-called Chinese that eat rat, cat, dog, and lobster and crab and all that. Or you 2/3 Israelites, that eat crab, shrimp, lobster and pork and all that. Otter and what else do you eat? Oysters and all that nonsense. All right. You're part of the unrighteous. You're Israelites. You are 2/3, but you got to be deleted on this side, pursuing to the book of Zechariah. I believe it's in 13 and 8 and 13 and 9. It's mentioned that 1/3 shall be saved and 2/3, which is 66.6%, shall be cut off. All right? But let's focus on the righteous. The righteous are the elect. Collectively, the elect are all the Israelites. Every single member that is of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But on this side, until we get into the kingdom, right? On this side, the righteous are the elect that are chosen from the foundations of the earth, the first fruits. Okay? The first fruits. Okay, that were chosen from the foundation of the earth. Okay? The righteous are not you Edomites that have lynched and murdered the Israelites. The righteous are not you Edomites, you so-called white people, okay, that drag so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people on the back of your pickup trucks until their skin and bones are no more. The righteous are not you Edomites that use the skin of Negroes, okay, as leather for wallets, jackets, and other materials. The righteous are not you Edomites that have used the flesh of Israelites as lubrication for your wagon wheels, okay, during chattel slavery. All right? The righteous are not you Edomites that used to commit sodomy and buck breaking on so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men. Okay? The righteous are not you Edomites that would sleep, that would rape or grape a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, who are the Israelites, grape their wives before they consummate the marriage with their wife. You damn devils, which put your hands on their wives and you know, try them first. You would use them first. The righteous are not you Edomites, okay? And I'm just touching on the tip of the iceberg, all right? The righteous are not you Edomites using black, Hispanic, and Native Indian babies as gator bait, especially the so-called the tribe of Judah, the so-called black man, okay? And that's just a few things I mentioned, okay? You are not righteous. You are never meant to be righteous. You're the wicked. You are you are the sons of God, who are the Israelites. You got the sons of men, who are the rest of the heathens, you Gooks and you Elamites, you East Indians, you Arabs, you Ishmaelites, you know, you headbangers to Allah and all that bullshit. You smack your head on that rock, get them little bruises on your forehead, thinking that you're doing something righteous. Okay, the righteous are not you, you Ammonites, you Japanese, eating live octopus and swallowing it whole down. You know, none of you non-Israelites are righteous, but you, the sons of the wicked, right? You got the sons of God, the Israelites. You got the sons of men, the rest of the heathens. But you sons of the wicked are you Edomites, you so-called white people. You're naturally a homosexual. You're naturally a sodomite. You're naturally a pedophile. You naturally do that zoophilia stuff, which is what do you call bestiality. Okay, you naturally have an evil nature. You're naturally satanic. You're naturally unspiritual. All right. That's just a few things I've mentioned. You're naturally a wicked person on this planet Earth. You Edomites, you crackers. All right? All right? Now you got the wheat and the tares. Okay, which means you got Israelites that look like other nations as well. I've got to touch on that. Because you are whatever your father is pursuing to in the book of Numbers, verses 118. All right? The seed line, the nutsack you come from. And yes, a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian can sleep with a woman of any other nation. All right? And have children, and sometimes the children, the sons and the daughters, look like their mother, identical to their mother. They don't even take on the traits of their father, or they might look 50% of their mother, 50% of their father, or they might look 30%, or they might look 80% of their father and 20% of their mother. You know what? However, the Lord does it. But as time goes by, sometimes the sons just might be into so-called white girls. Then after a generation or two, even it could happen straight away in the first generation. Look at Blake Griffin is a perfect example. He's like a template example of how um, Israelites can change in one generation. Now Blake Griffin, he's pale with yellow hair, right? But you can see, okay, he's got sort of Negro-esque features. All right, his father is a Haitian, a so-called a so-called Haitian. He's a Levite. All right, but then Blake Griffin's son, he looks like he looks like Eminem. He's blonde, yellow-haired, pale skin, but his son is still a Levite. Okay, those are the Israelite foreigners. Okay, a lot of them don't know they're Israelites. A lot of them don't know why they gravitate and hang with so-called blacks and Hispanics. Okay, because they feel that there's a kith and kinship there, but they can't put their finger on it. You know, And that's why a lot of you Jakes with so-called the ones that are melanated, the brown and the black and brown ones, so-called black and brown ones, assume that there's some good white people, because the so-called good white people that you assume are so-called white Edomites are actually Israelites, because they live probably in the hood, or they live in your neighborhood and they're cool as f. You know why you think certain other nations are cool? Because the ones that you think that are cool are actually really Israelites. They're just in a heathenistic package. But the nutsack they come from either a generation or two ago, or even further back, are from Israelite stock. All right. So I just had to throw that in there as well. All right. So the righteous are the Israelites. So it's the righteous that are in trouble. It's the righteous that are going through the straight gate. What's the straight gate? It's the righteous that go through the straight gate. It's the righteous that are afflicted. All right? The righteous. Let's go to the straight gate first. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many be there which go in thereat. Okay? The straight gate is going through turmoil, affliction. Okay? All right? Not having things go your way all the time. Okay? And there's a saying which a lot of it comes out of scriptures. I'm paraphrasing it. It's used in a lot of superhero movies. For a person, for much is given, much is expected. I believe something like that. You know, do you think the Lord is going to give you spiritual power and the kingdom and all these kinds of beautiful gifts if you're going to get everything perfect on this side? Everything's going to work out for you. You're going to have a perfect marriage. You're going to have beautiful home with a white picket fence. You're going to have the perfect job. You're going to be in that job from the age of 18 until we get up out of here. In the chariots. You think you're going to have no health problems. You think you're not going to be going through trial and tribulation. You know, don't get it twisted. Some brothers are blessed with a marriage and a decent home. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a nice car. There's nothing wrong with looking good. There's nothing wrong with having fairly decent health. But some brothers look like iron, but they still go through trial and tribulation. Everyone's got their own amount of pressure and fire that they've got to go through. Okay, so this is a straight gate. Only one person can pass through the straight gate or in a narrow path. You can't just run through. You understand? The broad gate is like anybody can pass through. Jay-Z, P. Diddy, they took the broad gate. That was easy peasy. All they had to do was basically, be a slave to the cracker, the heathen, bend over, do as they say, bow wow, all that kind of stuff. Yes, massa. 2 bags full, massa. 3 bags full, massa. And they got all their goodies and trinkets. But they're gonna, but for doing that, right? They're gonna get the real fire. We're getting the spiritual fire, which is purified 7 times, okay, or purified in gold, like gold purified. Furnace of affliction. That's it. Isaiah 48:10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver, but I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. Okay, so the elect, the righteous, are going through the furnace of affliction. They're not taking the narrow, the wide path. They're taking the straight gate, which is harder. Okay, so we're going through that spiritual fire now. The 2/3 that have chosen the wide gate, okay, they got everything on this side, but they had to be bitches. They had to bend over. They had to be faggots. They had to do all sorts of sordid activities to get what they have. Your P. Diddy's, your Jay-Z's, your George Lopez, and your Jennifer Lopez's, and whoever, right? But they're going to feel that real fire when those nukes drop, okay? When they get that hunger pangs, when all hell breaks loose and there's no food, all right? Or many of various other ways how the Lord is going to take them out. But the ultimate fire, okay? All right? Because America is like a big sacrificial, it's basically just like a big sacrifice. All right? Okay? It's like a big sacrifice to the Lord. The Lord, the Lord's going to enjoy that sacrifice of America. All right? And a lot of you 2/3 are going to feel that real furnace, okay, which is going to be those nukes that are going to burn you ninjas up. All right? But the elect are going through the furnace of affliction. All right? There's another one as well. That's it. For gold is tried in the fire. That's it. All right? Because it's the elect, the Israelites that are going through, being gunned down in the street, going from job to job, or being out of a job, where the demons jump on them and make them leave the job, because sometimes the demons mess with them. They might think that their employer is doing something to them or talking to them a certain way, and Jake loses temper because they're sick and tired of being in hell. But the Lord makes that happen to you, so you feel the furnace of affliction. The Lord ain't going to kick you on the street. You're still going to have a roof over your head. You're still going to have food to eat, clothes to wear, but you're going to feel that affliction until the Lord blesses you again, because the Lord knows how to make us abase, and the Lord knows how to make us abound. All right, you feel the wrath of the Lord, okay, in righteousness, and you also feel the blessings of the Lord in righteousness. And we play and we say Barakti Habashim Yashai all the time. All right, it don't feel nice when you're going through that pain and pressure, but it's good to cleanse us. Okay, let's try it in the fire. The verse of the day. I thought, let me just see if I can, Lord willing, make some kind of video out of this. Ecclesiasticus 2:5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Okay? Too much, to ever, for much is given, much is expected. All right? All right? If Lord is going to give you um, a whole lot of blessings, the Lord is going to expect a whole lot from you as well. To acquire those blessings, you're going to go um, through a whole load of affliction, man. All right? You're going to go through a whole load of affliction. You're not going to get everything given to you in the kingdom, all that spiritual power. A lot of Jakes have been having them visions and dreams. You're not going to get that if everything's going to be perfect. You're going to go through that furnace of affliction. The people that are getting everything that they have now are going to go through hell when hell breaks loose. We've already seen a little snapshot of that with this Los Angeles fire, even though there's a deeper rooted reason behind that. Okay, all I got to say is 2028. Not that we're going to be here that long. Abaratazar. We're going to be out of here this year, Lord willing, or early next year, Lord willing, this year, sooner rather than later. All right. Okay. So what you're going to call the tables are going to turn. Okay. It's not going to be hell for you elect all the way. The Lord's going to give you time to be, have that little breather. Like you're going on a non-stop run, a non-stop marathon. The Lord's going to say, okay, you know what? You can take a break here for a bit. Then the marathon's going to start again. It's like this. You go through the furnace of affliction, okay? Whatever your situation may be, might be financial, might be the fact that, I don't know, it could be anything. Whatever your situation may be, and the Lord will bless you. All right, so you get your little bit of a balance back, and then your good money, and then after a little while, even though those blessings will stay that the Lord gave you up until the financial system crashes, but then the Lord will put you back in the marathon again until the Lord gives you a bit of rest again. So the Lord will abase you and make you abound. You understand? You'll be going through that non-stop. But the 2/3 and the heathen, right, especially the Edomites, they're going to come into a time, all right, uh, they're going to wish that they never messed with the Israelites. All right. They're going to come into some real bad times. Evil times. Evil means bad times. Okay. Because they've got nothing good coming to them. This is the end of their empire. You think Edomites are going to be doing good? Yeah, you got a couple of Edomites still doing well. They're CEOs and, they've got high, lofty positions or whatever. But that's okay. They've only got it for a short while. It's 2025. Sooner or later this year, they're going to lose their positions. They can go into their bunkers, wherever they got. They're still going to get found. You understand? Those bunkers that they have, it's going to be their coffins for a lot of them. You understand? A lot of them are going to die of starvation. Their children are going to die of starvation. Their wives are going to die of starvation. Their wives are going to leave them, like in that movie, The Road, where that bitch left her man. Because selfish Edomite bitch left her husband and son. The son. You should watch the movie The Road. All right, put you in that mindset of what's to come, and it's going to be bad for these crackers, man. It's going to be bad for these heathens too. It's going to be bad for you 2/3 who that sold your ass. All right? You Steve Harveys. You like to have, multiple jobs and paying for, all the plush life that you're having. Now, I'm not saying Jake can't have a nice life. If you lawfully earn it, all right, and you worked hard by the sweat of your brow, you can have nice things. But those of you that sold your ass, right, like Steve Harvey, P. Diddy, all that kind of thing, Jay-Z, and all the other Jakes out there, Northern and Southern Kingdom, even some of you Israelite foreigners, that may look like the heathen, okay? Some of you that are of that so-called lofty world, so-called famous or Hollywood, whatever, music, comedy, whatever the fuck, right? A lot of you are going to get it, okay? Because the elect, they're crying out. They're going through the furnace of affliction. They're being tried like gold. Have you seen how gold is made? When all the filth is taken out of us. We're getting to the point where small things that used to bother us don't bother us anymore, but we're still being bothered on a daily basis. Our mind is being fucked with 24/7. My mind is being fucked with now. You feel tired all the time. You wake up tired. You go to sleep tired, you know, and you wake up tired again, you know. And the Lord did say that this devil will wear out the saints. I'm not saying I'm that of that number, but I'm an Israelite. Okay, so the Lord is wearing our elders, they're saints. Our prophets that we learned from, the great men of great millstone and Phila camps, they're saints. They're wearing out, you know, but they're still going. You know why? Because the Spirit is with them. Yahweh Hashem Hashai is with them. All right, and the rest of the greater multitude, you know, the rest of the Jakes are going through it too. We're being purified. All right, we're not getting the things that we desired. We're not on this side, you know, but those blessings will come to pass before we get up out of here. A lot of you Jakes will get blessed. All right, I'm not talking about like in this millionaire worldly sense. I'm talking about the basic things that you've been desiring and wanting will come to pass in righteousness. We're not talking stupid things like having a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. All right, we're not talking about that. All right. We're talking about the, like, you know, while this kingdom is going, if you're lacking in a job, the Lord will give you a job. The Lord will take a cracker out of a job or a heathen out of a job and put the spirit on a devil or whoever that, you know, interviews you. Say, okay, I'll give you the job, especially if you've been desiring one. A lot of you Jakes out there that don't have a woman, that are burning or whatever, the Lord will chuck you a bone and say, yo, here's my son, here's a woman for you, you know, nice little concubine, you know, maybe an Elamite, whatever you want. You know, these things will come to pass. You just got to keep going, and keep going. All right. I'm just touching on a few things there. If your health is bad, you know, and you don't have the finances to go to, I don't know, a doctor or a chiropractor or whatever, because whatever you have is going on bills and things like that. The Lord will bless you with a better job while His kingdom lasts. It's not long that it's going to last for, but you know, the Lord might give you a job for, I don't know, 4 or 5 months where it pays you very well to go to a chiropractor. You know, to get yourself a few necessities, you know, maybe a few treats too, you know. That's just an example there, you know, whatever your situation may be, you know. A lot of you guys that are having mental issues or, you know, are getting a good night's sleep, the Lord might bless you, you know, with better finances or a position where you can acquire maybe a better bed or a mattress. I don't know. I'm just thinking, just chucking a few things out there. I know everybody's situation is very different. So the righteous are crying out. The righteous are crying to the Lord, saying, Shawaba Yahweh Shemashad Mafia. How long, O Lord? How long until you return? You know, but we got to wait patiently, you know. Impatiently, patiently waiting. How the saying goes, we're patiently waiting. I don't know. I think when Elder Manatazak said that once, you know, unknowingly when he was teaching, but he laughed about it. You know, Elder from South Carolina, a beautiful teacher, man. I love watching his lessons. You know, I think he said something like that, you know, but he was giggling about it, you know, because, yeah, we're impatient, but we're patient at the same time. Hence the reason why we wait. But there's nothing left in this world, man. Hence the reason we cry out to the Lord, man. You know, how long? When are we going to go home? When is this bitch ass faggot kingdom going to fall? You know? They're tired of this place, bro. Tired of this place. Even going out the house, it's just horrible, man. You don't even feel like going out the house and looking at these damn people out here, man. It's not a nice. Ugh. You do what you got to do, you know, then you get back home, man. You know? You get back home. Let's go back to who the righteous are. All right? So not everyone is chosen, okay? Not everyone is chosen. Let's go into 2nd Ezra's 6 verse 54 onwards. All right? Now we all come out of Adam, okay? But the Lord separated us, all right? There's 18 nations on the planet, okay? One of those is the nation of Israel. Within the nation of Israel, there are 12 tribes. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Gad, Issachar, Ephraim, Simeon, you know, Asher, etc., etc., etc. 12 tribes, northern and southern kingdom. All right. And the other 17 nations are the Edomites, who are ruling right now, the so-called white man. Okay. Elamites, the East Indians, who ruled as well once. The Arabs, the Ishmaelites, who ruled, you know, who've got kind of a rulership, you know, in the Middle East. They've got money. the best of everything, who else? You got the Polynesians, who are the Japhetic people, Samoans and all that. Those pig buriers and head shrinkers, and there's big bodied. They're gonna make good taskmasters in the kingdom, that's for sure. Who else? All these Gook, Chinese, Moab, Japanese, Ammonites. you know, and within the Edomites, you got the Amalekite Edomites, the small hatters, the tunnel diggers. And all the other non-Israelite nations. There's 18 nations on the planet, okay? And let's see who's chosen, okay? And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. Yeah, we all come of Adam, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So there's a separation there. All right. The Lord said, we all come out of Adam, but right, all creatures come out of him. All humans come out of Adam, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. And who's that? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Right? The Lord made the world for our sake. It's going to be planet of the Jakes. It's going to be our planet. Right? Now, let's go to verse 56. This is beautiful. As for the other people, the heathen nations, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. Hatu. Okay, that green gob that you spit out after brushing your teeth, brushing your tongue in the morning, the bottom of the sink which you wash down. That's what Esau is. Spittle. They spit. All right, they're gob, as we call them in the UK. That green that green crap that we spit out. All right. Snot. This spittle. Okay. And hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. The Lord said, okay, they are nothing. They're like spittle, the other nations. All right. But had like the abundance of them, all of them, right? For example, if you got a vessel, like you got like a jug of water, and you filled up 5 glasses of water, and you got like maybe a drop left or a half a drop left. All right. And it takes you about 20 seconds to turn for that little drop when you turn the jug upside down, for that drop to run from the bottom of the jug all the way to the tip of the jug and drop to the floor. That's what Esau is, and the heathen nations, and has likened the abundance of them that and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. You're like that last drop. You don't mean shit. You heathens don't mean nothing. And now, O Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai, behold, these heathen, which hath ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. And that's pursuant to Psalms 83, where they've been devouring us so that we can not know that we're Israelites. Okay? And the nations are mentioned who's been devouring us. Okay, because they've collectively come together, especially in this kingdom. All right? They become lords over us. Everything's turned upside down. Good is evil, evil is good. You can be a fag, you can be a dyke, you can be a pedo, you can marry dogs and cats and horses and shit. But a man having multiple wives in righteousness, taking care of his family, that's considered evil. Or what's that term, misogynistic or something? Huh? These devils are ruling over us. The Lord has said he's seen princes upon the earth and servants on horses. Servants on horses and princes walking the earth. These Edomites are on horses. They're servants. They shouldn't be on horses. Then Christopher Reeve plays Superman. Kal-El, he's meant to be an Israelite. What did the Most High do to Christopher Reeve? He was riding a horse. The Lord knocked that cracker off that horse and made him into a paraplegic, put him in a damn wheelchair. And rightfully so, because he didn't belong on that horse. It's devils like that have been lording over us. And the other heathen nations too. It wasn't just the so-called white man that ruled over us, Right? We've been in multiple captivities. All right, let's go to Psalms 83. Then I'm going to go into the scripture to show who the righteous are in terms of who the birthright belongs to. All right, this is going to let you know that these devils have come collectively together. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh Hashem Yashai. Hold not thy peace, be not still, O Yahweh Hashem Yashai. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. A tumult is a trap, a snare. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They hate us indeed. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, the heathen, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. And they've done that because in this kingdom, we didn't even know that we were Israelites. In the previous kingdoms that we were slaves, we knew that we were Israelites. For example, the Elamites, the Persian captivity, they knew, we knew we were Israelites. They let us keep our ways. Okay? But in this one, only the elect have woken up on this side. All right? But the rest of, we only just found out, on the, just recently, probably, the bulk of the Israelites, of the last, 50, 60 years that were Jake. Prior to that, the odd Jake did wake up. And that's why you had those slave rebellions. All right? They started joking up Esau. Okay? They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Okay? It wasn't in remembrance, but the Lord has made the elect remember. Okay? Because we once knew this. The Lord has brought our remembrance back. I'm paraphrasing the scripture there. Okay? Because we once knew this. We knew the name of Yahweh Bashim Mashai. So a lot of us, the elect, the hopeful elect, us praying in the name of Yahweh Bashim Mashai now. Verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. They're together against all of us, the heathen. Okay? The tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man, the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, Moab, the Chinese, and the Hagarenes. All right? Jabal and Ammon. Okay? Ammon are the small hatters, the tunnel diggers. No, sorry, Ammon is the Japanese. Amalek is the tunnel diggers. I believe Jabal is Hamites, and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot. Selah. What does holpen mean? Let's go to holpen. Okay, holpen means help. All right, let's go back there again. Assur also is joined with them. They have holpen. They have help. They have holpen the children of Lot. They have help. They have holpen the children of Lot. Verse 9. Actually, that's where I'll leave it there. All right. So this is letting you know who's collective against us. Elam wasn't mentioned here, all right, but they are against us as well. Okay, that's why they get all the, they open up their stores in various Jake neighborhoods in the UK and America, Canada. So this one, especially Edom, Ishmael, and Moab, these are the key ones. They rule over us. The Edomites are crackers. Ishmael, has their blessings in the Middle East, and they got a lot of their stores and business here in every hood, in their stores, exchanging sex with a lot of black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women for goods and services. Moab is selling hair, and so is Elam to the black woman in the hood as well. And they got their restaurants and burger places and cat and dog restaurants in every Jake neighborhood. So these Hamites and other nations are also joined with them as well, man. So this is the people, man, that are against us. So it's letting you know who the unrighteous is. Let's go to who the righteous are. The righteous are the elect. Okay, I mentioned to you, the righteous are the elect. Let's go to Zechariah 13:8. 13:8. Salakia. I've got to be careful. Sometimes I forget. Let's go there. I'm trying to make this, do a quick video. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. That's the 2/3. Okay? They're part of the unrighteous as well. The people that have not been chosen to be saved on this side. In the first Exodus, we all made it. This is the second Exodus, right? And 2 parts of our people are going to be deleted on this side, but they're going to be born in the kingdom when it's set up on planet Earth and beyond, and they'll come through the loins of the 144,000 men. They'll be back in their right mind as babies, growing up in the kingdom in bliss and happiness and glory, knowing the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. But the third, the elect, shall be left therein. So we won't be deleted. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will find them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. For gold is tried in the fire, except all men in the furnace of adversity. Okay? We're going through that righteous fire. The two-thirds and the heathen, the so-called white man, okay, the unrighteous, are going to be burnt up with nuclear fire. The ones that are left, after all the other ways the Lord has chosen to delete people, be it starvation, be it being raped by men. That goes for the men being, a lot of you two-thirds are going to be raped by men too. And you heathens are going to be raped by men. Okay. A lot of martial law troops are a bunch of faggots as well. All right. A lot of freaks. Okay. And then there's starvation. There's marauders. You've got these robotoid dogs and Robocop type technology, explosions, you know, your leg could be blown off in an explosion or whatever, and you're left there behind. And, the Lord did say the animals are going to change their place. You'll have flipping mountain lions and tigers and lions being broken up out of them zoos, entering different cities. And a lot of you heathens and two-third jakes are going to be left there with your leg blown off, and the cat's going to come and start eating on your leg, eating that bloody flesh, and you're still going to be alive feeling it. So there's many ways you guys, you two-thirds and heathens, are going to feel the fire, man. The final one is that nuclear fire. And I will bring the third part through the fire, the spiritual fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. Acts 4 and 12. There's only one name under heaven that we must be saved. Right? That's Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, the elect. Pray in their name. And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is my power. All right? Okay? Let's go to, where is it? Where's the scripture? No. Where is that scripture I had? It was Psalms 83 is gone. Oh, yeah, Romans 9 and 4, that's it. Okay, here we go. This is who the righteous are. Okay, the righteous are the Israelites. But on this side, all the Israelites are righteous, but the elect on this side, in this captivity, are the righteous who, pursuant to the verse of the day, the righteous cry, and the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles, as Psalms 34, verse 17. All right? In the kingdom, we're not going to have no troubles. Okay? And everyone, all the Israelites will be righteous there. Even the two-thirds that will be cut off will be there in the kingdom. All right? I say the truth. Let's go to Romans 9 and 1. I say the truth in Hamashiach. I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Spirit that I have grave heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, my kinsmen, my family, my familia, my brethren, according to the flesh. Okay, verse 4. Who are Israelites? Who are Israelites? You Edomites aren't the righteous. You heathens are not the righteous. The righteous are the Israelites. Specifically on this side, okay, the 1/3, the elect, the 144,000 men plus the greater multitude. Okay? Who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth, belongs to, the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the services of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai and the promises. Okay? Verse 5. Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, who is over all, the Most High, blessed forever. Amen. Okay? So now we know who. I mean, there's many other scriptures you can go to. But as a elder apostle Rakaya Allah says, just get to the point. All right, and obviously we can go to many other scriptures, but I think, Lord willing, this should be, a few beautiful scriptures that I have read in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai to emphasize the fact who the elect are and who's going through the troubles. All right? Because remember, as paraphrasing another scripture, they are not in trouble as other men. Who are the they? The heathen, especially the so-called white man. They're not in trouble as other men. Everything works out for them. This is their kingdom. This is their heaven. This is their kingdom on heaven on the left-hand side. This is their world. You've got to adhere to their ways. Yeah? But we go through trials and tribulations. But we go through the hell that we go through. For what? That greater glory. Okay? You watch all these superhero movies. You think these damn devils don't know. You go through the hell that you go through. Just think about it, man. Flying like Superman. You know? Being ripped. And swole forever without even lifting a weight. Not having all the knowledge. 360 degrees of knowledge, man. Using 100% of your brain. Moving the elements. Appearing and disappearing. Making yourself taller, bigger, whatever. Having all the, having multiple thousands of beautiful wives and concubines. Beautiful children. You're beautiful yourself. You're comely, handsome yourself. Any of you brothers out there that have got gaps in your beard, you're going to have a perfect beard. Any of your brothers that are bald or whatever, semi-bald, whatever, you're going to have perfect heads of hair. Any of you brothers that look like heathens, you're going to have your look back. You're going to be all beautiful, man. But most importantly, number one, Salaki Ashur said this first, we're going to be with our Lord, man, His Majesty Yahushai. And we're going to have all that knowledge. We're going to see the earth be beautified, man. We're not going to ever be in pain or trouble or feel tired ever again. I'm just touching on a few basic things. We've got glory coming, man. All right? But don't get it twisted. We're going to get some blessings before we get up out of here, man. It's not going to be you as a nail just being hammered and hammered and hammered into the ground. Yahweh Shemashai is going to come through. All right? Just hold tight. All right? We're all going through it. But just look at our apostles on down, man. They've been in it like four decades, Elder Apostle Tar, man. Because I've seen videos of him in the mid-'80s when he was a young man. Not one grey in his beard. Young man, fresh-faced, looking like he could break somebody in half. Got that aggressive look on his face and everything, Obviously, he's still got that, he's still got that spirit, he's still got them blessings. But I'm just saying he's an older man now, of course, The rest of the apostles, you saw them as young men, Some of them been in there like 30, 40 years. Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar, I believe 30, 35. Apostle Ramlab, probably 30 plus. Apostle Rakaya Allah, 30. You know what I mean? Some of our bishops have been in there 30 years or more, whatever. Some of the prophets that we learned from, 20 years, 15, 20 years, 25 years, Man, we got a greater glory coming, man. Hold tight. Anyway, so the righteous are the Israelites. All right? We cry. And the Lord Yahweh Shemashah delivers us out of our trouble. Okay? Sometimes really quickly. Sometimes the Lord might make you stew for a bit. Okay? Then the Lord makes a Job stew for a bit, meaning, put hell on him. And his dumbass wife, said, curse the Most High and die or whatever. Right? Did Job do that? Job went through hell, but he still said to his wife, paraphrasing, don't be silly, woman. Shall the Lord not give us blessings as well as trials and tribulations, or basically, shall the Lord not give us good as well as the bad, or the bad as well as the good? You're going to get a balance, aren't you? Because a false balance is an abomination to Yahweh Hashem Yashai. So the Lord will always give you a balanced outlook on everything. Like these wacky tacky Christians want to say, God is all love, God is all love, God is all love. No, God isn't all about love. And what's love? Love is keeping the commandments. Yeah, that's the love of the Most High. But Exodus 15:3 says, The Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yashai, is a man of war. So the Lord isn't all about love. Isaiah 45 verse 7, the Lord lets you know that he, deals with the good and the evil. He's got angels on the right hand side doing his bidding for righteousness, and the angels on the left hand side doing his bidding for the evil side. Yahweh Shemashai takes care of both. Okay, now back to the matter. The righteous are the Israelites. Okay, not you heathens, not you crackers, none of you non-Israelites. Okay. Now one more thing I gotta stipulate again and emphasize. There's lots of Israelite foreigners. I'm an Israelite foreigner myself. All right. I would not come under the banner of black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, but I am of that stock. Hence the reason why I understand the truth. All right. I'm not as gifted in the scriptures as my elders, the apostles on down of Great Millstone that I learned from. All right. But I've been blessed enough to understand that this is the truth. And Yahweh Shemashai is the name of the Most High and our King. All right. And there's a lot of Israelites. Romans 8:16. Okay, the Spirit beareth witness. If your spirit understands this and you gravitate towards the truth and you get angry about how the white man has done the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian wrong, and your spirit gets really vexed when watching certain videos when you see the prophets battle these damn wacky-tacky cracker Christians and heathens or whatever, or two-third Jakes, then you're an Israelite. Especially when you're siding with the prophets every time. Well, actually, you're siding with Yahweh Shemashai every time. All right? So don't just look in the mirror and say, "Oh man, I'm damned." No, it's all about your lineage. Some of you might not know your lineage. All right, okay, but don't worry about your genealogy. The Spirit will let you know your genealogy. Okay, because the color is an indicator, but it's not a definitive answer. All right. But anyway, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.